Good morning. Let's do legs up the wall and waterfall breath together. So legs up the wall can just be done simply without anything underneath you. With legs up the wall, we're about 10 or 20 centimeters away from the wall, depending on how flexible your hamstrings are. So if you find that you've got your legs up the wall and you're holding them up there, then you need to be a little bit further away from the wall, but only as long as the backs of the knees aren't overstretching. Otherwise, you can always put your lower legs on a lounge with your knees at a right angle. So you can use a little bit of height underneath you. I've got a blanket folded into three here, or if you're experienced, you can use a bolster, but it's quite a back bend, but it does get you a little higher up and you get more benefits of the inversion. So an inversion resets all the systems of the body. An inversion means that the legs are higher than the trunk and the head. So it resets our cardiovascular system, our nervous system, our hormonal system, our immune system, and you can stay there for as long as or as little as you like. I usually make the minimum 5 minutes, but I can often have my legs up the wall for up to an hour. It is something that you need to build up though. So the way to get your legs up the wall is to sidle up to the wall, because just simply getting your legs up the wall is going to mean that you're too far away from the wall. So there is a little bit of a technique to do it. I'm sitting on a blanket here. I'm just going to move right over to the edge of my blanket and just start to walk that top hip up the wall. So just walking it up, support yourself with your other hand, and then I lie so my body is perpendicular, my spine is perpendicular to the wall. And then I'm in the right position just to roll onto my back and bring my legs up the wall. My blanket is under my pelvis and not my lower back. My lower back is free. And then I just let my legs come up the wall. There's absolutely no effort to hold them here. I might have my arms with the palms facing up, just out away from my body, like airplane wings. Or I might take them up like a T at shoulder height. Or if you're comfortable, you could bring your arms to cactus. If your wrists are lifting, no, that's no good on your shoulders. So you might come back to a T or to aeroplane arms. And then you're just settling in here. So if this is too much for you, legs up the wall, you might come to lower legs on a bed or on a lounge, which is especially good for someone with tight hamstrings that feels like they're holding the legs up the wall. So again, I'm just going to walk that top hip up the lounge, bring my torso perpendicular to the lounge, and then roll onto my back, which puts me in a perfect position with my knees roughly above my hips. And then I bring my arms to wherever is comfortable here. So settling in, just letting the breath soften. Have a sense that you're sinking into the earth. Letting the chin soften as high as the forehead, or even a little lower than the forehead if that's comfortable for you. And we'll begin our waterfall breath. So waterfall breath is where we imagine that there are three waterfall pools in the body. So the top pool, when we're lying down, is the abdomen, the middle pool is the chest, and the lower pool is the neck. So imagine that you're taking a deeper than normal in-breath into this top abdominal pool, and it's filling up with water. And then we're going to split our exhale into three. So exhale a third of the breath out and pause. Imagine the water's running to your chest. Exhale the next third of the breath out and pause. Imagine the water's running to your neck. And then exhale the last third of the breath out. Let the breath leave the body. And then begin your inhale again, filling that top waterfall pool once more. Exhale 1/3 of the breath out and pause. The water runs to the chest. Exhale the second third of the breath out and pause. The water runs to the throat. Exhale the last third of the breath out, letting all the water, all the breath go, and begin your inhale, fully filling that abdominal pool until your belly puffs out a little bit. Exhaling a third and pause. Exhaling the second third and pause. Exhaling the final third. And then inhale to completely fill your top abdominal water pool once more. Exhale. Exhale 1/3 and pause. Exhale 2nd, 3rd and pause. And then exhale, completely emptying. And inhale, filling your abdominal pool last time. Exhale 1/3 and pause. Exhale 2nd, 3rd and pause. Exhaling to completely empty. And then coming to the natural rhythm of the breath. So just letting the breath slip in and out of the body as it would if you weren't noticing it. Letting the eyes be soft. See if you can feel this next inhale right through to your fingertips. And this next inhale right through to your toe tips. And then letting it all go. As you empty like this, when we're letting go of the breath, when we're making space to receive a full in-breath, we can also take an opportunity to set an intention. So when we empty and let go, just like we have here, we've removed any blockages in the body, we make space, and we might think about what we'd consciously like to invite in. So you might set an intention like, I have abundant energy, or whatever feels right for you. So feel free to stay in your legs up the wall position for as long or as little as you'd like. And I hope that this has served you well. Thank you. Namaste.